Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about this. It's the stationery set from Dan and Phil shop. Uh, if you watched, I think it was my last video, you'd see me pulling out all the stuff I got. And shortly after that video, I opened this. And I was gonna real quick make a second video about it, but I figured I'd give it about a week to see how it worked. If everything seemed okay and if all the issues were just minor, because I actually did sit down and make a video and I realized I was really upset in the video and I don't know why. As of right now, I have zero clue why I was that upset. Sorry, I'm messing with the camera because it's sitting on my bed. Kind of weird. But I think I'm just going to go through each item in the kit and give you my opinion on it. And I want to let you know that, before I get started, that there were a few issues with the stuff in my kit that might just be one-off things, but things that I want to alert you guys to before you order it and then go, oh, nobody told me this didn't work, or this wasn't this, or whatever. My first issue, and one that I could have probably figured out if I had actually read the description, was the fact that this kit comes with 3 unsharpened pencils and no pencil sharpener. So, I had to try and find one. But when I did, the pencils, this is the only one I've sharpened, but this pencil seems to sharpen just fine. The pencils aren't bad. They're just not originally sharpened, which I don't know if I was expecting them to be sharpened or if I was expecting a sharpener, but neither one is a thing in this kit. But for the rest of the stuff, I'm just going to go down the list on the back and tell you about each item. The pencil bag is first, and I've had no issues with it. I emptied it out for the sake of making this video, but it's a proper sized. I wouldn't expect it to be much bigger than this. It's great. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It holds pencils and pens. And on a normal day, it'd be full. So, it's fine. It doesn't puncture super easily. It's made out of a thick material. So, no issues with it. The next item on the list is the notebook. My notebook is actually kind of bent. I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see it. My notebook's actually bent, right in the middle. Really weird. And, that makes it so it either sticks in the pocket place where it came from, which is where I tend to put it back because I don't really have any other space for it. But it also makes it so when you open it, it sometimes opens really weird. And it sometimes sticks when you go to fold it over. Yeah, right now it's sticking and it won't let me close it. Because it's bent at one edge and not at the other. I've been trying to bend it back carefully as to not ruin it. I don't know. But it writes. It's good for writing on. You can write on it just fine. So it does what it's supposed to do. If you're a fan of writing like I am, this notebook is perfectly fine. It's a basic notebook. Mine just came kind of bent, and it's really awkward to carry and stuff. Next they mention this. The pen. This is where my issues with the kit kind of come in. Because as nice as this pen is, I can't use it. It doesn't, every time you press the button, it just doesn't stay out. And Mine actually came loose, which is why I didn't want to make the video. I didn't want to post the original video that I made, because when I got it, my pen was like this. So it had already been opened. My pen had already been opened by somebody or something, or either that or it was never officially closed. Which might have something to do with the reason why it doesn't stay down now. And it also might have be part of the reason why it doesn't write. I can't even just hold down the button and try to write with it because the ink doesn't work. So the pen, for me, was kind of useless. But if it works, like if somebody else has gotten it and they know it works, please let us know in the comments. And I also planned on, when I finally do finish ruining this notebook, which is going to happen, I probably will order another one of these. I mean, it's going to be probably full by the end of the month, and I'll probably order another kit to see if the pen works. Because the pen was part of the reason why I wanted it. Was because I thought the pen looked nice, and I really just wanted to be able to write with a pen that was Galaxy. But it doesn't work. Kind of a disappointment. Next is the pencils, which I mentioned came unsharpened. And I was unaware that there wasn't a sharpener with the kit, although it says it on the site. I did go back and I checked the site. The site does mention all the items in it. I just expected a sharpened pencil, I think. This is probably the item I've gotten the least amount of use out of. I usually only use it as a straight edge. There's nothing really else to use a ruler on at my age. Ruler like this on at my age. So it gets used for straight edge, and if I ever want this really weird edge, I don't know if I can, there. If I ever want this for any reason, I might use it. It's an item that if you're still in like high school or something, this might come in handy. But for me, it's just not. But it does its job. It's not like it's broken. It does its job. Shove this back where it belongs. And last but not least, the eraser. I actually have not tested out this eraser yet. The thing is, I didn't really want to ruin the packaging on it, but it looks like your basic eraser. It's just a basic white eraser, and it probably erases about 1/3 of the way. It's the only item I haven't needed to use, because I have a million erasers already. But I might as well use it here on camera. Sorry, I'm currently blabbing because I can't get it out of the package. So, a decent eraser. Like I said, the packaging means nothing on this. It's just a basic white eraser. I think I just cut myself with my pencil. Let's see. Does it erase? Yeah, alright, so it erases. It works. It will, in fact, erase. So, it does its job. That's all that really matters. Slip it back in there, just shove it back in the thing. And I think that's about it. That's everything to do with this kit. So, overall, I would definitely buy it again if I had to. The notebook's great. The pencils are great. The only thing that didn't work was this. And like I said, it came slightly undone. And you can send this stuff back. Like, if you get this stuff and your pen comes like this, you can send it back. And if people have gotten it with the pen working, it's worth sending this thing back. I didn't send mine back because I had already messed with the pen trying to get it to work, which is part of the reason why I wanted to make a video mentioning the kit, was because my pen came not working and I messed with it. I would advise against doing that. I would just, if it comes and the pen's been opened like this, maybe, oh, now it wants to click. Yeah, okay. So, in my pen's case, apparently, clicking is, this is the first time I've ever had it click. Okay, so when your pen comes like this, test it, see if it clicks. Because I haven't been able to get it back to the proper space, I guess, for it to click, but it clicked, so I can switch out the lead, or not lead, the ink. Because I don't think my ink worked. My ink didn't work the other way. Yeah, my ink still doesn't work, so, because I'm, like, trying really hard to make it work here. Okay. Well, I'll just switch that out then. See? All problems solved. But if yours, for some weird reason, when it's like this, doesn't click, and it doesn't tighten and click, because mine doesn't even attempt to when it's tightened, send it back. If you're that big of a person of a pen person, or you got it just for the pen, send it back. Dan and Phil Shop have always been very helpful. They allow you to send back just about anything if you have a complaint. So don't be afraid to reach out to them and talk to them about your complaints either. I've done it every time I've had a complaint, whether it be a hat issue or my stuff not arriving when it's supposed to, or I actually have a shirt that I got that's the wrong size. And they were like, yeah, just anything that breaks or anything, just send it back in. Some items they won't send you back, but instead they'll refund it, which is the only reason why, like, my shirt and my hat I didn't send back. They're broken, but they were like, we can take it back and refund it, and then you can reorder it if it's still here. But I'd rather just keep the stuff and just make it work as is. But for stuff like the stationery kit, they said send it back. There'd be no issues. They'd send me a new one once they got this one back. So, all good. Think that's it. I will talk to you guys real soon. Bye.